I've been finding these deer antlers all over my yard. Society would have you believe that toxic masculinity is creating an unsafe space all over the world for women who have daddy issues. Articles and blogs warning about the issue are written by men who have no testicles and women who are not desired by men. They say the three primary traits of toxic masculinity are toughness, anti-femininity, and power. Oh, found another one. And the absence of those traits also happen to be the exact character profile of a pussy. So scientifically speaking, those are traits you want to increase. That's why today I'm going to give you 6 key lessons to help you increase your toxic masculinity so you can be a real man. Earn more money. Net worth and self-worth are synonymous with each other. Your value as a man has a direct correlation with the amount of money you earn because of science. So you want to earn more money, but that's easier said than done. So let me break it down for you. In order to earn more money, what you'll want to do is earn a higher dollar amount than you used to. Then you're well on your way. Give compliments. Supporting women who are trying to achieve success is important. So anytime a woman in your life accomplishes something, compliment her on her looks. Have big arms. Because it's socially unacceptable to walk around with your unit exposed so people can tell how much of a man you are, your arms are going to have to serve as a proxy. Big arms send an unconscious signal to women that you're capable of defending her from home invaders, feeding her by strangling an elk, and hugging her when she's crying, but you want to f her, so you'll start with a hug. There's a simple formula to figure out how big your arms should be. What you'll want to do is notice the size of the arms of other men around, then multiply that by your arms should be bigger than theirs. And that's the exact size your arms should be. Ah, my elbows hurt. But because they don't make Viagra for arms yet, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands when it comes to increasing the size of your arms. You'll start with nutrition. At breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the most important nutrient for you to take in is also doing bicep curls with your meal. A good starting point is doing 3 sets of 12 between each bite, then working your way up from there. Gaslighting. Now, gaslighting is traditionally frowned upon because it's mistakenly believed that it contributes carbon emissions to the environment. But that conspiracy theory has been disproven. Plus, the environment, because you're a real man. The only thing gaslighting contributes to is you having more psychological control over other people, which is good. Here's how you do gaslighting like a real man. Step number 1, you do something that's pretty awful or inconsiderate, which is probably most things you already do because you're a real man. And then when your lady says she's hurt by your words or actions, you activate step number 2, which is you claim you didn't say or do what you did. And if your lady's dumb enough to believe you, instead of you being accountable for your wrongful actions, she's made to feel wrong for misinterpreting your wrongful actions. Pro tip: if your lady starts reading self-help books, you're in trouble. Use the word moist. That's about it for this one. Pro tip on defending yourself against accusations. Occasionally, you'll encounter haters who think it's inappropriate for you to be inappropriately applying your power, strength, and aggression over other people while shaming them in order to feel more significant about yourself. With these accusations, you'll need to understand it's almost always women making them. So what you'll want to do is confront your accuser face to face by telling her, "Look, I also sense the sexual tension between us. Are you available to bang in the bathroom stall furthest from the door in about 10 minutes? She'll almost certainly say yes. But if odds are defied and she continues accusing you of ill behavior, then say to her, "It's a condition. And if you don't accept me, it won't be very inclusive of you and it'll hurt my feelings." And also, for this technique to work, you'll need to pretend you have feelings. Play women's sports. Applying your masculinity in inappropriate settings is considered toxic. So what better setting than women's sports? Women don't play in men's sports because it's too competitive for them and they have no chance of success. But men's sports are also too competitive for most men. But it doesn't have to be that way. For too long, women have been hogging all the opportunities in women's sports because they selfishly want the chance for success. But that success you can cherry pick away from them for your own glory. But always remember to wear a protective cup out on the women's playing field because some of those women play very dirty. Pro tip: if you're in an interaction and you forget all these scientifically proven techniques, yet you're desperate to assert your male dominance, always remember the best way to exude toxic masculinity in any given moment is to just act like a feminist. That's it for today's lesson. As you've learned, toxic masculinity is like a bra for your relationships, and without it, things get a little sloppy. With these tried and true techniques for increasing your toxic masculinity, your journey of becoming a real man will now be either better, worse, or the same, but probably all three. Are you someone who wants to have a beautiful, clean smile and good oral hygiene? Well, if so, I want to tell you about the Primal Life Organics Supersonic Toothbrush. Here's something scary a lot of people don't know. You have a ton of bacteria in your mouth. It's gross. But the worst news of that bad news is that bacteria can actually leak into your bloodstream and start clogging your arteries, spiking your blood sugar, and damaging your joints. And here's where the plot thickens. Normal toothbrushes actually do a really lousy job at eliminating that bacteria, but the supersonic toothbrush has been shown to be 400 times more effective at eliminating that hidden bacteria in your mouth. Which means this bad boy not only does an amazing job at cleaning your teeth and giving you a beautiful smile, it actually helps protect your overall health. And as you can see, it's made from sustainable, beautiful bamboo, has soft bristles, and 5 different settings to help you customize your oral hygiene experience. This has become an absolute game changer for me. I am now in a monogamous relationship with a supersonic toothbrush. And if you want to up-level your oral care experience, just go to naturaltoothbrush.com/JPSears to get yourself one. And while you're there at that link, you get a full 50% off the Primal Life Organics Supersonic Toothbrush. Enjoy it.